Hi everyone, good day. I hope you're all doing well. So, I'm here today to inform you that I am breaking for the Christmas season. So, from today, I'll resume on the concerning the disorders that I share with you every week. I'll resume next year, 2025. But before I take a break, I just want to share something with you, my story. So I watched a movie yesterday titled Stay Close. It's a Nigerian movie, and I think it's Scarlett Gomez and Kunle Raimi. They were the main characters of the movie, and it was about postpartum depression. And it actually took me back to my experience as a new mom, and then how I came out of postpartum depression. So I remember after giving birth, after some weeks or so, or a month, yeah, I started feeling frustrated, tired, like I don't know. I was anxious about something. I was frustrated about something. I don't even know. But the feeling was, I think I was the only person who understood how I was feeling. But I wasn't really telling. And it's not because I didn't have the love and support I needed from family. I actually had it. But the issue was that, I don't know, it just happened. It just happened. So I started getting angry at my little baby. Um, when he poos, I'm angry. When a baby who does not even know anything, I'm always getting angry at him and all that. I remember one time I shouted at my baby, and I remember my senior sister saying that, Madam, if you are frustrated, don't bring it on the baby. And I felt that. I felt that, but I just didn't really have control over how I was feeling. I just knew I wasn't feeling myself. And one time, my baby, um, I took his clothes, and I wanted his clothes. I wanted to go bath him, and I saw him trying to pull. So I'm like, JJ, if you dare pull, the way I'll beat you. When I came back from the room, he had done it. And I remember spanking him so hard that my baby, like the shout of cry, really broke me down. It broke my heart. But I just really didn't understand why I was doing that to him, though. I just knew that there was something I wasn't doing right. Then after some time, I started having that feeling of seeing my baby dead when he's sleeping. Like whenever my child is sleeping, I'll be looking at him, and then I'll hear a voice telling me that, you see the way he's sleeping, is it not like he's been laid in state, he's dead? Aren't you going to cry? You know, that kind of thing. And the thing got so intense that at some point I started having that thought of killing him. It was so severe. It was bad. Whenever I see my child sleeping, the only thing that runs through my mind is to just maybe take a pillow and sniff the life out of him. And I didn't even understand why I was feeling that way until one night I bathed him, breastfed him, and then put him to sleep. And after I did it, I got up from the bed. I was sitting on the bed. I got up, put him on the bed, and then I looked at him again. And the voice came back saying that, look at him. He's dead. If you think he's not dead, then why don't you pick the pillow and sniff the life out of him? I started shaking because the voice was, I think it was higher than my strength. I was really, 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 really shaking. I didn't know what to do. I was just shaking. I was just in fear, and yet the voice kept telling me that, go and pick the pillow, and then let him go. You don't need him. As I was going closer to the bed, my phone rang, and it was a very good friend. He was my lifesaver that day. I didn't want to pick the call, but I heard another voice telling me that pick up the call. So immediately I picked the call, and he knows me so well that just the hello, the first thing he asked was, Mommy, what is wrong with you? Then I told him that something is telling me to kill my baby. Then he said, where are you? I said, I am in the room. Where is the baby? I said, he's here sleeping. Then he said, run for your life. So I quickly dashed out of the room, and then I don't know, but he just kept talking to me, trying to talk me out of the entire thing. And I remember him saying that it's either you tell mommy or I call mommy and tell her. I didn't know how to even break this to my mom or any of my family members. But I think he was the one who called my mom. I was able to sleep in the same room with my baby because he actually spoke to me, and it like he took whatever that I was feeling at that time out of me, and I slept. The next morning, my mom came to my room and she was like, why didn't you say something? I didn't know. I don't know what I'm even going through to even want to say something. So the good thing is that my mom is a health professional, my sister is a health professional, and my brother is also a health professional. So they really helped me. My mom especially. He showered me with so much love and so much attention at that time. And this friend of mine did not give room for me to overthink or have those thoughts. Every now and then he's calling, every now and then someone is talking to me. So when my mom goes to work, this friend will call. We can talk for hours. We can talk for hours. I will only not talk to him when I want to sleep. I want to rest, because after that time, my mom told me that, hey, looking at your condition, we may have to isolate you and then the baby. I felt bad because why would you want to isolate me and my baby? But then it had to be done, and I needed to understand that for my own, sound mind, and then my baby's safety. So it wasn't really an isolation, but because my mom was going to work, so she would go to work, it would be left with me, the baby, and then my father in the house. So when she is at home, she's mostly around me and then the baby, so that I don't have those kind of thoughts. When she's away, this friend of mine, whether my mom is in the house or not, he's in constant talk with me. And my mom used the talk therapy. So she would talk to me. She would make me understand, how it feels like to be a new mom. She would talk to me about forgetting about my frustrations, whatever that is, triggering the whole thing, whatever that I'm feeling frustrated on or about. She would talk to me to forget it and then move on with my life and see ahead of me. Sometimes she would tell me to look at this beautiful baby you've given me. I'm now a grandmother of a male child, because in my family, the females are much more than the men, the male. So my mom was very happy when I gave birth to a baby boy. And I didn't even know when I got out of the entire frustration. I didn't know. So what I'm arriving at is that postpartum depression is real. Don't joke with it. It can be deadly. People go as far as even killing themselves or killing the babies they brought to this world. So please, don't joke with postpartum depression, and be patient with any loved one who has given birth. Don't go about telling the person, hey, after you give birth, you have anger issues, you have this, you're always complaining, you're always doing this, you don't want us to touch your baby, you don't want to do. Some even, I know postpartum depression, some people can experience it with headache. They'll be having constant headaches and all that. So be patient. Be patient with your wife, be patient with your loved one after giving birth. Please. And if you see any sign that is unusual about her after childbirth, please don't stay away from them. Rather get closer. Because it is that time that they need the love, they need the attention, they need all the patience in this world. If it is so severe that you can't handle it, then you would have to talk to your health professional or go to a psychiatry hospital and talk to the professionals there. They will help your loved one out. Or even if it's you, they will help you out. You go through some series of therapies and then you'll be fine. Please, let's not stay away from new moms because their attitude has changed after giving birth. And also the men. Don't you dare think that you cannot also have a postpartum depression. Yeah, you can have it. That is called paternal postnatal depression. Paternal postnatal depression. So it is not only women who can actually have postpartum depression, men can also have it. So if after giving birth, if your husband, maybe the woman may not even have the postpartum depression, but you realize your husband has changed. Your husband has started behaving in a way, the frustration, the tired and all that. Please be patient with him. Maybe he is the one experiencing the paternal postnatal depression. So please be patient with each other as couple and as individual. On this note, I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas in advance, and please take care of you, take care of your loved ones out there in this festive season. Go out and have a little fun. It won't kill you. Enjoy your festive season, enjoy the day, and enjoy the week. I'll see you in 2025. Bye.